This is Moto X Man, and I'm going to do a 2-year review on this Orion 16-inch electric bike. This has been a great bike for the past 2 years for my kid, transitioning from a balance bike, the smaller Stasic bike, to this bike, then to the PW50. This bike is pretty quick. It's got 3 modes to it. And we'll get to that soon. But before we get to that, we're going to go to why we have this bike and what we use it for and its best uses, and why we went to the Orion instead of going to the Stasic, the next size up. We started with a Strider, and then we went to a Stasic, which was great, but it didn't last long. My kid, like any other kid with the Stasics, they get rough. They like to go in the mud. They like the dust. They like to ride dirt bikes and have a ton of fun. This bike eliminates a couple moving parts. This bike charges faster, and there's a lot less parts on it. Also, this bike has lasted longer without any issues whatsoever. I like this bike because it's between a bicycle and a dirt bike, and it's easy to maintain and easy to ride and easy to take places, and the charger is very small as well. We've used this bike on dirt bike tracks. We've used this bike on going to Gettysburg for a whole day. We've used this bike as a pit bike for my kid between the motovan and the track. We've used this bike for multiple different things, and we have loved it. Now, the reason why you're probably thinking why I got these pads here that I made is because when my kid jumps, his crotch doesn't go into the steel frame, and his chest doesn't go into the steel frame on the handlebars. Where the battery is on these Orion bikes are in the frame here. They're in the frame, and the computer is all in here. The only moving part on this for the electric motor is the hub motor, which is behind this brake rotor. The hub motor is a planetarian gear motor, and it's only got one moving part. Like the Stasic, you have the motor up here, then you have a chain, then you got 2 sprockets that can go wrong, and a lot of dust and everything gets into the battery and into the motor itself, and that's why our Stasic has failed. This is all replaceable. The battery is replaceable. It's on the Orion website. This whole wheel assembly with the hub motor is replaceable as well. Now, we only have the brake pads and the brake rotor on the rear, but it's also accessible for the front as well. You can get that. This bike also has 3 modes for speed. You have the first mode, which is slow, and then you got fast, and then you got race speed. I haven't put race speed on this because he doesn't race this anymore. We just use it for recreation and fun. The 2 speeds are down here on the bottom. You take this screw off, and it's just a little switch. Once you switch it, you put this cap back on, you screw it back on, and you're ready to go. The one other thing I have noticed with these Orions are the throttle isn't as touchy. There's a little lag, which is good, and that helps out with the speed of the hub motor. This bike has been great. It's also a little bit more waterproof than the Stasic as well. He's been through water, been great. As you know, as you can see, he's used this thing like crazy. We jump it and everything. He's wrecked it, hasn't bent. He's obviously been down on the ground a bunch of times, but keeps getting back up. Now the throttle is right here. Turn it on. You got 3 power modes. It's quick. Response is very fast as well. The rear brake is here, and then the front brake would be on this side, but we have not installed that. The seat is adjustable, and we put the metal pegs on here instead of the plastic pegs, because my kid rides with all of his gear on. Safety first. Please like and subscribe so I can make more videos about the passion of bikes. This bike has been great, and it keeps going. The only thing I have noticed is after a while, we've had it for 2 years, is the battery's worn out. And like I said before, it is replaceable. So we'll buy a new battery soon, and we'll probably buy a new throttle because he's beating it up pretty good. Besides that, this bike is awesome. I want to get him the new 20-inch Orion bike with the front and rear shock that's now available on these bikes. The top speed I've had without the race mode is 25 on a flat ground on blacktop. Doesn't really go any faster. I don't know the race mode on this, but apparently you have it on, you hit the brake, you pull the throttle for 5 seconds off, and then apparently race mode comes on. I can do another video if you guys want to comment on that, so I will figure it out for you. It's not too hard, but this bike is awesome. It's been great. It's lasted 2 years. It's tough, and we're going to keep it for the next kid. So, again, please like and subscribe. Moto X Man here. Thank you.